Hi everyone, I'm Lora Appleton. I'm the founder of Design Gallery Kinder Modern and Female Design Council, and I'm super excited to be with you here today to speak with Design Milk about how organizations like Female Design Council can be prepared in situations like this, as well as what we're doing to support our members during this complicated COVID-19 time. So first, I just want to say, I hear you. This is a really difficult time. I don't think any of us really expected to be dealing with this type of crisis in our lifetime, if ever. I mean, somebody did because they made the movie Pandemic, but I have not watched that right now. I can't handle. But no, seriously, I'm here dealing with all of this in New York City. I believe my lockdown counts over 30 at this point, so I'm a month in and really have gone through quite a lot of changes and thought cycles and patterns during this time that relate to design as a whole, relate to business, relate to a lot of personal. And I just want to say that I'm thinking of all of you, and I understand how complicated this time is. We as professionals, creatives, families, people are all really going through it. This is trying on every possible level, and I think it's really important right now to try and be as soft with yourself as possible. I think as high functioning creatives and professional business people, we push very hard to be successful, and it's really important at times like these to be soft and kind to yourself and slow your pace down so that you have enough on reserve to feel good and put the right kind of energy into the efforts that you're doing. Speaking of efforts, I will tell you a bit about Female Design Council and what we've been doing to support our members, as well as what we will continue to do. So Female Design Council is a leadership organization for women and women-identified persons in the design industry. Our disciplines are vast. We support interior designers, architects, furniture and product designers, all types of makers, ceramicists, textile. We have photographers in our midst, designers who communicators about design, PR, design business and strategy, gallerists, basically anyone who identifies as female and considers themselves a part of the design industry, they are welcome. I started this organization for two reasons. One was I wanted to see all of those disciplines that I just mentioned in the same room. I was often one of or a few of the ladies on a site or on a job, whatever the case may be, and I thought it would be really great to see all of those disciplines working constructively together to support one another. And by support, I mean moving work around, offering contracts, sales opportunities, collaborations, and all of that and much more has happened since we started the organization. So I was also really tired of the way that women specifically were being discussed in the media, the way we were being discussed in the political landscape, in the business landscape. I was tired of things being focused on our gender, on our bodies, on our family structures, instead of what they should be focused on, which is on our technical merit, on our expertise, and on our skill set and creativity. So Female Design Council has been doing quite a lot to support our members since this happened. Now, remember, we were an organization that was all about events. We did tons of cultural programming, panel conversations, mentoring events, supporting external women-run other charitable types of organizations. And so all of this was a physical connection. So we had to immediately, like everyone else, transform our organization to be able to support our members in a digital way. So the first thing that we did was engage a weekly member meeting via Zoom. I felt it was really important for all of us to be able to see one another, to be able to firsthand share what we've been going through, to share the information that we were receiving, so that we could really pinpoint what was working and what wasn't. Early on and still, I'm spending a lot of time listening. I'm having conversations with design leaders, with my full, both female and all gender community, and specifically trying to really survey what's happening. Okay, so these weekly Zoom conversations that we've been having have all really been focused on sales, marketing and communications. We'll be doing an LA update, trying to understand what's happening in the design community there, as we all work very differently in urban locations and more spread out locations, and so it affects our business in different ways. We'll be doing more conversations that focus on all types of e-design, basically all the different ways we as design professionals are having to transform and translate the way in which we work with our clients, the way in which we share work that we've done, both with press and otherwise, and being able to share the right kind of resources. You know, we've put together a really robust COVID-19 list that specifically relates to our community. We've been working on developing more high-need content as we go every single week. I'm participating in NYC by Design town hall conversations. We're supporting organizations like Design Advocate, who are working on compiling research, data on what's happening directly with all of these design and architecture organizations here in New York City, and helping to connect them with policymakers and being able to really understand what's happening and find the best ways to provide support. Support is really the name of the game, and I think that community during this time is everything. Being able to connect with your tribe, the people that you feel really understand who you are, what you do, the work that you do, and the needs that you have. Professionally, we can support one another through sharing of information. So Female Design Council came out of essentially a crisis. I began that shortly after the 2016 presidential election. And so I think our approach then, which is not so different from now, was really about having the most refined, rendered down way of delivering information and keeping it simple. We had enabled text share quite a while ago, but that's another way, being able to have that instant connection with your community, be able to share emergent and poignant information in the quickest, most easily accessed way. We are working on developing even more information for Instagram. We are working on digital tours of people's work. So I think it's really important that community and support organizations, they have their digital game down. And that's something that a lot of people will take time, I think, to work out, and there'll be other opportunities that grow. There's a lot of different platforms to share your information. And so I think it's important to experiment and find which ways those platforms connect with your audience, right? Because not everybody connects the same way. And so we're trying to make sure that our information is accessible on our website, via email, via our newsletters, via Instagram, that we're able to post in our feed on updates, being able to share our members' work, to promote all of the social causes that they're doing. We've been able to make invitations for those types of opportunities, like General Assembly's amazing at-home auction from the design community. We have quite a few members participating in that. we're able to share when community members like WinterCheck are making amazing face masks, and we're able to donate and corral our members to support those offerings as well as their own. And I think that it basically comes down to share, care, and be kind. And those are messages that are universal, and hopefully we can continue to be an amazing resource for women and women-identified persons in design and for the design community as a whole. This is going to be a while, and so I think it's really important that we not settle into accepting the complications so much as settle in and understand and accept that business is now happening in a new way, and to do our best to move along with the change if we can't embrace it, and to be there for our fellow community members to support and share the resources that you have, whether it's supplies, vendors, shipping, any way, depending upon what your organization, your company, your small business, your artistic practice, whatever it is that you all work on, being able to find a supportive group that is what you do or complements what you do, so that you can find ways to shift your business and shift your opportunities during this time. FemaleDesignCouncil.org. Check us out. Check out our members. You can purchase work from our members. A lot of our members sell their product on Design Milk, so you can buy their work through that platform. You can really connect with the female design community by just reaching out and by supporting all of the initiatives that are happening in New York City, in Los Angeles, and beyond, all across our nation, because now's a time when we need each other. And I look forward to connecting with all of you. You can reach out at info@FemaleDesignCouncil.org and keep an eye out for our Instagram at Female Design Council, so you can hear about initiatives that we have going, ways to continue to support both our organization as well as our members. We need membership, really. We want to continue to stabilize what we've done. And so if you know anyone that is interested or works in design that believes they'd be interested in this type of organization, send them our way. Check it out. And I wish you the best, and I hope that you and yours are safe and healthy, more importantly than anything. And I'm super glad to have been able to share about what I've been up to and what we're doing at Female Design Council, and take care.